Okay, welcome to the stream. Uh, we're here again at Adventure Games, sponsored by TX Racer. We're playing Chrono Cross again. My name is Redknight. Still suck at intros, but whatever. We're here to continue our journey, I guess, through Chrono Cross. Last time, what happened last time? Good question. We made our way back to the other world to see, I guess, what's going on. Learned that Surge has been up to some no good, to say the least. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We went to find the poor army has invaded the El Nido Archipelago, and do I need to go here yet? No, I don't need to go here yet. There's actually something else I wanted to do. Yeah, so we made our way to the Dead Sea, well, the entrance to the Dead Sea, or Sea of Eden, whatever you want to call it, and found out we have to fight the dragons. Well, get the blessings, rather, from the dragons to continue on. And this time, I think we're going to be doing just that. But first, there's a few loose ends, or I guess loose ends, side quests, I guess. And that's better to say, to actually, tie up here. Well, not even tie up, just to go through. Just a quick thing before I continue on here. Yeah. Do they have a level 7? He does. Let me just really quick. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of side things this time around. Plus, maybe we'll fight a couple dragons on the way. But regardless, it's gonna be just that today, for the most part. Do I want to? I probably should get started on that too. There's a thing coming up with Sprig. Actually, this is the fight I'm looking for. I don't remember. I think this area was longer or further in than it actually is. Let me just see what this fight is. It's not the fight I want. I don't think, at least. Because actually, we're going to be starting this off actually with getting a summon, which those Dodongos, or not Dodongos, it's not Zelda, Hot Diggities, that's their name. They actually have the summon, but I think the requirements for this is actually to have only them in the fight, and no other enemies such as that cat burglar. So let's try this guy instead. But yeah, this should end up getting us a summon, and actually we should continue on here because I think this is where we do need to be for the story. Since we're already here, because why not? So start actually, I don't know why I'm defending, I don't actually need to defend. Could just switch turns. It's been a week since I played, so I'm bound to just make mistakes. They're not going to do any damage to us, but that being said, they're probably extremely weak, so getting to the level 7 just so that they can actually use the summon, I think that actually messes things up. Let's retry this. I could be wrong, but I'm not going to take the chance since I only have a single trap. So, oh well. Let me actually do one little thing. If possible. Yes, that's what I wanted. A much weaker axe. And we'll see what happens here. Well, hopefully I don't kill them again. All I gotta do really is switch targets instead of actually just walloping one. Which is easy. And especially since I'm doing less damage now, should be even better. And like I said last time, a lot of these summons I never really bothered to get. So, I don't want to attack that one. A lot of what I'm seeing here is just stuff I've never seen before, and I guess just to show it off, why not? This is a pretty big game, so what does it hurt? Do they use elements? I hope they do. That being said, oh, there we go. Yeah, they should. As you know, with summons, you have to have a full field effect. In this case, it's going to be a full red field effect, and there it is already. And like I said last time when doing summons, I don't know if they actually summon if you don't have the trap out, but that's something I'm not really willing to test, because summons are powerful, and they can get you into a lot of trouble. Well, get you out of a lot of trouble because of how powerful they are. But yeah. We'll just finish this off and continue on, because I think, like I said, this is where I want to be for the story. Because it is the other world. It is the other world, so that's where the red dragon is going to be. That being said, the dragons we're looking for are split into the two separate worlds for some reason, which is very odd considering these two worlds are, as it is, unnatural. So there must be a reason as to why they are split this way. Well, maybe that's something for later on. We'll find out, possibly. Yes, just adding into the, confusingness that is this game, but whatever. I think this is the wrong place to be, too. Doesn't hurt to save since I just got that summon, but I think I want to be below because there's that there. Yeah, there's that there. So we want to be down there instead. So we go back. What else is there to talk about? Hopefully the week for you guys has been pretty good. I know I've been busy due to the weather. It's gonna snow again here, so it's the best. Always having to deal with, well, that's Northeast PA for you. Just run away from this. That's Northeast PA for you. What can you do? The weather is gonna be what the weather is. You're gonna have to deal with the 4 seasons. You don't like it, move away, if you can. There's not really much to do around in this area, I guess? I mean, there's probably is stuff, I probably just didn't look hard enough, but we switched back in the axe since I switched it out. Plus, it would help to put some accessories on them. I think I'm gonna need magic defense. And sure, why not? Yes, good, good, and do I have anything that'll help with fire? I mean, that helps a little bit. Resistance. I mean, sure. Increase defense. Annoying. No, since the last time we were here, the fights didn't really upgrade a bit at all, so really doing these fights is kind of a waste of time, in my opinion. And like I said, there are after battle bonuses you can potentially get, but they still have their cap. And I might be at that cap at the moment. I don't know, but I'm not particularly hurting for the stats right now. But yeah, that's about it here. Be actually in the lava to use that, sure. And I think I want to just take this path. Yeah, there's the entrance, I think. If I can go up that way. It's the only other way to go, so you know what? It should be. So just get this guy out of the way, because I think he's actually blocking our path, because the on-screen enemies can actually block your path if you didn't know, so you can actually get trapped. So it is sometimes a good idea to actually, you know, take them out. Yeah, and I only got an HP plus 1 there, so... Yeah, the fights aren't too big of a deal right now. Can I not go that? I cannot go that way. Okay, so it's over there. So I took the wrong path. He's gonna get me. No, he managed to avoid him. But yeah, snow. But they're calling for what, 2 to 3 feet or something like that? Not even that much, but everybody's freaking out about it. I don't know if it's just because we didn't have any snow at all this year, or what. But, yeah, that's the thing. Well, we have had snow, but nothing major. Especially not like last year, which we had a big storm, big enough to actually prevent any and all travel. I think it was like, what, 12 feet even? It was pretty bad last year. Hopefully we don't get anything else like that anytime soon, because I'm not in any way ready to deal with anything like that. But moving on here, I think this stuff, you know what, we're gonna do it. This is gonna kill my health, but if I freeze the lava here, it makes it so this item is unobtainable, which is a Pendragon sigil. I mean, sure, we'll take it. And I think this is all actually low-level stuff that I just missed earlier. Aside from the Pendragon symbol, which is a very unique item, I'm not sure exactly how it works, but it's interesting, worded interestingly, I guess. We're actually doing this battle just to actually heal up. So we're gonna need it. That's for sure. Because the fire dragon we saw over there was menace, to say the least. I don't have any of the right elements to be fighting him, but that shouldn't make too much of a big difference. If anything, it saved me from having to revive somebody every few seconds, like that fight against Garai two times ago, which was very annoying. And I was actually wrong on the stats. We're getting quite a bit right now. Maybe it's because of all the ones that I did skip. Let's go ahead and ice breath this before I take even more damage than I already did. But yeah, move on here. Do I have any yellow summons or green summons? No, I only have a black summon, which is equipped. But speaking of, I still have that trap on. Let me just take a quick look here. Yeah, I don't have any traps that'll be useful for this fight. Let me just put this Ice Blast on. Just so I have at least something blue to counter him. Plus, just gets rid of a useless slot that's been taking up space. And here we are. Simple enough. Hey lad, so we meet again. Look a bit different, but I know it's you. Come on, challenge me again. What do you say? If you beat me, I'll give you the dragon relic and my pet salamander. So yep, this small guy was actually the fire dragon. And not that big dragon lizard over at the side over there. Is actually just a salamander. Which, this guy looks odd compared to the other dragons, because, he's just a small little guy. And the other dragons we saw were absolutely huge, humongous. We already fought him once before, so how difficult can this truly be? even though he was pretty strong earlier on too. But we didn't get to see that, as a matter of fact, because I used Frog Prince and just completely wiped him out. Which doesn't happen often because he likes to use elements to counter it. For now, we're just going to stick to basic attacks. Get as many good hits in as possible. And hold on to our levels for healing. Because he's a little bit bigger now, I think. Just a little. Definitely not more menacing or anything like that. So let's start blasting him, I guess. Oh, actually, let's use low res on him. Make his defense as low as possible right now. Because considering how much damage he's doing now, he got quite a bit of defensive boost from transforming like the way he did. And great. That the fire breath he was doing is quite a bit more devastating now, huh? That's why I save those elements, boys. Do I not have it? Oh. It should be here. There it is. Now, it does put me out for a little bit, but at least Viper's coming back up, and he has a full stamina bar. This is a tough choice here. Do I? Does he not have a revive? He does not, does he? Somebody else has the revive. Shoot. So let's fizz the gate actually on Lynx here. Because he's definitely our strongest. Unfortunately, he's attacking physically at Karsh. So, bad choice. Kind of. In a way. It makes it so that it was kind of useless. Kind of not, because, you know... it's still an element out there, but... Still something out there, rather. But he's not attacking the right person. Okay. So he's gonna... Maybe. There's no red element on the field right now, so... Gonna do quite a bit less damage, but... It's still taking one of them out. Viper survives with 1 health. And I desperately need a heal. Recover. I'm gonna have to play the rest of this pretty smart, I think. Viper has a stamina bracelet on him, making him better at recovering his stamina, so he's definitely the one we're going to use as the stamina, I guess. What? Slave? Stamina slave? That's the word for it? Kind of like in Pokemon where you have HM slaves. Ooh, this is not good. Can't afford to use an element at the moment. I mean, I can, but it's gonna get me killed for sure. I want to change the field effect though. It has to be done. Let's throw some blue in there just to dampen his attacks a bit, but we still need to use another 2 just to get rid of all the red in there. Yeah, I think we're dead. No, okay. That wasn't the strong one, I guess. The strong one was the hit all. I'm gonna have to defend, recover stamina. There's no choice here. Luckily he's doing physical attacks, so the defense helps. Keeps Viper alive for sure. I would like a heal all. I don't have a heal all. So the next best thing is using Nostrum. That is the strongest healing consumable anyway, so we're lucky to have them. Stop there and make sure we cover that stamina again. And we gotta make sure that field does not stay at like 2 red like it is. What do I have? What do I have? I don't have any healing, do I? Capsule. It's decent. Heal and cure. I'll definitely use a heal just to change that effect. Well, I think it'll be more effective than the capsule at the very least. I think the capsule heals for 80. So, yeah, I think made a good choice there. Unfortunately, he's not even in his fatigue stance, so this is going to be a long drawn-out fight at this rate. It might be... yeah, if somebody goes down here, it's just worth running away. Or they both go down and we'll just get a game over. Good enough. I don't think this party is strong enough. That's the problem with trying to use different characters. Oh, and as a matter of fact, I'm forgetting about it completely. I need to put Fargo in my party. So I guess it's a good omen, kind of, because it's a missable item that you can steal from him, so... yeah, it's definitely a good omen that I got a game over here. Not really too bad. We'll take it that way. Justify our mistakes. Yes. And I could go hyper risky with this and bring another blue element character in, which it might speed things up, or it just might lead to our death even faster. I don't know. Well, I do know it's going to be our deaths even faster, but... I don't know. So that being said, let's go ahead and take care of that really quick. Fargo. And... Sprig. This is probably even the strongest party that we have at the moment, so... nothing wrong with that. If the game doesn't freeze here. I know my disc is scratched, so it is quite possible it's freezing up right now as we speak. Well, best solution for that, eject. It is PS1, so this absolutely will work. Has been my solution for ever since it's started doing this. And it's worked up until, you know, now. I am frozen, right? Yes, I am frozen. So we wait for just another minute here, see what happens. It might just be because of the area I'm in is just the particularly heavier damaged part of the disc. Possibly. I know this is a decently common occurrence that I have encountered before, and ejecting the disc has always worked up until now. Alright. Gonna do a quick thing here. Other settings, smoothing on. It is on. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty bad damage. Hold on a second. Do I have a... I don't have a microfiber cloth. I mean, this is the best I can do. Obviously, I take more care of my games now, but... you gotta question what you were doing back in the past. Man, that is unfortunate. Let me, do a quick reset here. And give it another go around. And I hate to say this, the problem might be Fargo, to be honest, because it seems, oh jeez, every time I try and put him into the party, this happens. So unfortunately, the scratches hit a part where Fargo's data is stored. And that makes everything a pain to deal with. Let's try this one more time. Let's try putting just Fargo in for a minute. Yeah, it's definitely Fargo. What I'm gonna have to try and do is go through the world map. Try it there instead. See, the music is still going, so it's not a complete freeze, that's the thing. It's like, there have to be... I thought there was like a fast option. Option to go fast. Well, let's give this another try. I knew this was gonna happen eventually, but did not expect it. What is that? Maybe that's what the issue is. This just really took a beating. Alright, let's give this another try. See what happens. It's unfortunate. Alright, let's try the other strat, I guess. Whatever you want to call it. Possible solution. Errors occurred. That's not good. I know it is possible to get this to go without freezing, but it's only gonna be a matter of time before I figure it out, I guess. Let's just give it a minute. All right. Let's move on out to the world map and see if that fixes things. Fortunately, it's just like right here. Or not. So you can't go back to Fort Dragonia at all, huh? Well, let me try one other thing before I go in that case. Well, not even try. I know it's going to be able to happen. Switch to Trigon. And there's no issues. So the problem is definitely with Fargo. So let's move back to the world map. Dodging all these fights as much fights as possible. This is a little just annoying. And the intro in this place seemingly takes longer than the others. Seemingly. It might be just my imagination, but yeah. It's making things even worse. Dodge him. It's unfortunate that there's no save point just before the boss. That's Ice Breath. Successfully dodged that guy, that's good. I'm gonna do a quick save as soon as I get out of there, just to remind myself. Alright. There's two, I guess, one other thing I don't dare to do, because I know it will freeze. And that's to look at my items, because that's seemingly another part that is scratched in that case, I guess. Damaged? Not damaged. Hey, Fargo. Try again. Yeah, as you can see, it's him. Do I have... Really quick, see if this will do anything. Tried this too. It's the same game, so it has the same data, it's just There's 2. Yes. That worked. Everything's bugged up, but that works. I'm just curious at this point now. What happens if I try entering my empire? Complete freeze, isn't it? That was a bad idea. That was a bad idea for sure. Let me put this one back in. And I think that's a legit freeze. So, that being said, I know how to fix the problem now. There's always a workaround. You just gotta find it. So, probably not the greatest idea to switch this in the middle of the game, but, well, it must work because it must have been something I've done all the time. Alright. So this time we got this. Alright, so. Teleporter. Fargo. Freeze. Eject. Disc 2. Let it go. Maybe. There it goes. Loads incorrectly. Eject. This one. Give that a minute. It's not doing anything. Let the data, you know, refresh itself a little bit. Let's board the boat instead of going to Mount Pyre, just because of all the bad that's on the screen right now. Yes, I think that fixed it. Go ahead and do a quick save because I got Fargo in my party now. Let's see. As long as it doesn't freeze, we're good. It doesn't freeze, we got Fargo in our party. Man, it was so difficult to get a pirate into our party for some reason. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to auto-allocate. And you're fine, I'm sure. You know what? Somebody has my revive. Viper, do. Carson, do. Riddell, I know I didn't use you, but undo. Zoa, I think I used you, so undo. Zappa, I don't think I used you, but still. Renes and Van. Now, let's make sure we get our revive in. And it does not go into Sprig, because Sprig will not hold on to it. Really? No? Was this already equipped somewhere? The auto-allocate I did? Nope. Photon Ray? Heal. There's one. Where is the second revive? I didn't use him. I moved yours. And yours. Fargo is in the party. Radius. It's not in the party. Orcha. Haven't used you. Zappa. Nope. Marcy would not have it, because I didn't use her. Zoa. Nope. Karsh. Nope. Riddell. Norris? Might be Norris. Did I not unequip Norris? Norris doesn't have anything on. And Lynx. And Viper. Where did my other revive go? I am confused. Well, last time I guess... Where'd that come from? Sure, because it's not going on to a blue character, but sure. Let's now give this another try, now that we actually circumvented our way to get Fargo into our party after it was freezing, and have a more decent party. Well, maybe a more decent party. We'll see what happens. Because it's not an easy fight against these dragons. None of them, in fact, because, well, what do you expect? They're dragons. Oh, great. This is gonna happen every time we fight too, isn't it? Is it really worth having Fargo in the party? I mean, it is. Without a doubt. But is it really? Alright, let's try this again. Maybe we can't run away from fights now? Yeah, this is gonna be a pain, isn't it? I don't remember it being this bad. There must be a setting on the PS3 somewhere that I can actually change this. That, or I'm gonna have to, I don't want to, bring up a PS4. I don't remember this happening when I had this on PS4. When they had this on my PS4. PS3 is a different story, but Alright. If I'm gonna have to do that after every battle, that's gonna be extremely tedious, extremely annoying. Yeah, I think that's a freeze. Let me quit game. There has to be a setting somewhere. And yes, I'm a Tails fan, so that is my background. Game settings? It must be. Smoothing is on. Video is not going to have anything to do with its system settings. thought there was a way to make things... Are there options here? Information? Nope. Start. Whatever. Let's give this another try. It's going to be imperative that we actually avoid any battles, and if we do get into a fight, we cannot run away. Because we know that triggers a freeze now. This shouldn't be this way, but it is. This is not good. Sucks. To say the least. Alright, did I do all those edits again? I do, don't I? I did say Fargo was my favorite character in this, but yeah, this is not good. Alright, hold on a second. This sucks. I think I'm just gonna have to take Fargo out and just deal with it. Smooth these on. Maybe we will skip fighting the dragons for the time being in that case. Actually, leave that disc in. Now the problem becomes getting the game to boot back up. This sucks. Meh. We'll insert your disc 1. As long as you don't freeze on us. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to do those edits again. Norse. Viper. Van Arvenes. Otto. The whole party. There we go. Alright. Last attempt, and if that doesn't work, we're gonna do something else. And something else meaning taking Fargo out and doing something else. And not fighting a dragon. For now. And I ran into a fight immediately, so this is a moment of truth, I guess. At the very least, we know for a fact Fargo is the problem, if anything. If nothing else. But yeah. Fargo becomes necessary for what I want to do. Which leads to another problem later on. So for whatever reason, with Fargo being such an issue, it makes what I want to do a pain in the butt, to say the least. Yeah, it's gonna be after every fight, isn't it? Yeah, this is not happening. Do I have... Ah, there it goes. So maybe we just have to wait a little bit longer after fights now, which is annoying, to say the least. But, for now, Fargo is in our party and we're good to go. Hopefully, oh jeez. Don't run into me. As I run into it. No running away. And, yeah. Oh, I need to equip actual equipment too. That's the thing. Make sure the fight goes as smoothly as possible. That one was significantly shorter. Don't go to items because that's a bad idea as well. But yeah. What's my magic defense? 23? You don't really matter when it comes to defenses. Kind of. I say kind of for a reason, but yeah. So I don't know if her stats from now carry over or from later on, during the transformation carry over. I don't know, I couldn't tell you. But we finally made our way back. And I don't think that the Fire Dragon is unique when it comes to stealing his item. I might be wrong. We'll see in a second. Well, if I manage to actually steal it, we'll see in a second. Oh jeez, again. Sorry. Yawning coming out of nowhere here. Alright, got his item. That's not what I want. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's just, during his second phase I have to do it. And since there's no way, currently, to refresh an attack or an ability, running away is the only option we have. You're no fun. Yeah, because we ran away. Oh, really? Oh, there we go. Okay. I was about to say. Like, you can't just disappear. We need you for story. And considering you didn't give us the dragon relic, yeah, you can't be just disappearing like that. Oh, jeez, again. Yawning out of nowhere. Alright, so let's try this again. I should have switched to Sprig immediately, but good enough. We're gonna try and make this fight as quick as possible. Switch over to... where is it? Lagoonate. There it is. Probably the most powerful transformation we have. But now I have 2 blue characters on me. Which, considering he has an attack all, is not good. Which means I'm gonna have to stay as healthy as possible. And get that element effect down as quick as possible. Speaking of staying healthy, here's a Nostrum. Immediately. Gotta make sure I heal maybe even every turn. I don't know yet. And I've got to hope that I actually managed to pillage the item. So, yeah. Okay. Here's the transformation. Hopefully the steel actually works. Okay, get Swole buff up. Become an actual dragon now. Instead of some lizard. Yes. Yep, that's how we're doing this. That is how we're doing this. This is going to take a while, I think. We're starting with the dragon that takes the longest. No, not items. Keep forgetting about that. Panacea ointment. So unfortunately, most of this stream is going to just be me attempting to steal from this guy. It's not a slow steal rate, I don't think, but the fact that I have to get into his second form is annoying. It takes, what, maybe 3 minutes per attempt, depending. Plus the attempt that actually steals that has to win. And Sprig is already burnt. Good. That's fine because we're just transforming now. I don't know if the burn sticks around. I know the stamina just gets recovered to 0, but the burn? Maybe. Yeah, it's a separate character, so he gets healed, technically. Speaking of being healed, make sure we're healthy. And like I said previously, the best part about the Luguier is just the accuracy is astounding. And he's strong. I mean, that's something. Otherwise, you know, just having accuracy and no damage means nothing, so it's kind of to be expected. Alright, let's try this again. Pillage. Pillage. Miss. Fire breath. On Fargo. Does he auto-counter with that against the blue spell? No, he can't. He shouldn't, because I think I used the Ice Lance and he did. No, wait, yes he did. So he auto-counters with that, so getting a Frog Prince is not gonna happen. Not unless I hit him with something. Don't even hit him with something. I have to, like, hit myself with a Cure, hit myself with a... Yeah, Cure's the only thing I can... Oh, maybe turn blue. Turn myself blue. Alright, get up. Oh, this is annoying, to say the least. This is gonna be the last try. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. We'll just say nah. As useful as the item is... considering how long this takes, I'm not going to be here forever. Just trying to do one thing. Switch, transform. No, I said there's no way to recharge elements. There is a way to do so. I think there's a consumable way to do so, plus a elemental way to do so. Obviously very viable for something like trying to get a pillage off against the dragon, which would be very nice here, but it's not available to us. Alright, last attempt. Like I said. And then how do I win this fight? Redknight? That's our best chance, considering he counters. So Redknight and everybody else using other elements to keep the field down. Hi there, how you doing in chat? And really, everybody's down, that's great. That's why I wanted to stay healthy. It is a good game. I have a lot of nostalgia for it. I just trying to, you know, I guess long play through it would be the, I guess, term for it. Unfortunately, I'm trying to do as much as possible, and that means, like, almost 100% of the game, and it's a trek. Especially when you're trying to get the plates off the dragons like this. Because unfortunately, like I said, with the fire dragon here, he's annoying because you have to actually transform him first. And actually survive the fight, which I'm not having a good time with right now. Which it just might be because I have two blue elemental characters out there, but them's the ropes. Okay, try and hit a heal off before he gets another chance to do his fire breath. Of course, they'll just kill Fargo again. This is bad. I finally got the plate and I'm just gonna go down again. Yeah. I want to switch out my character, but unfortunately my game is scratched, and if I do so, it's going to most likely freeze. Like it's freezing right here. Well, not really freezing, but taking much longer than it should. Yeah. It's a thing. Finally. And unfortunately the problem is with Fargo. He's the one that's causing... How is Sprig burnt even though she was down? That makes no sense. Let's go ahead and reset that fight one more time. What I could try though... Do I have low-level cures? That's all I have for low-level cures. Okay. Because he counters... Well, I can also do Nimble Numble. Or Turn Blue, even. Medicine won't help. What's his equipment again? That doesn't help at all. I guess the health is the best. Because that's the most magic defense he can have. Switch out the ivory for the gold charm. Gold earring. Alright, let's try this one more time. If it fails, I'm probably just going to accept the game over and try and switch out my party. Even though I know it's going to be a pain. Come on. There we go. So yeah, that's about where I'm at this game right now. Just annoyed at the fact that I scratched the game in the past, and it's biting me in the ass now. Maybe I should just hold off on the transformation for Sprig 2, just to maybe increase survivability for the time being. Because it's easy enough to get him to transform. Why do things seem a lot smoother all of a sudden? I don't know. The problem here though, Sprig has no healing. I would prefer if he had healing, but oh well. And I didn't really capture many monsters, so there's not too many choices for healing in that. Plus, capturing monsters is just annoying as it is without the forget-me-not pot. Oh, does Fargo have a blue element? Low element? Hopefully. Because I know for a fact he does have the Frog Prince. But other than that, I don't know about low-level stuff, which is necessary for a summon. Almost completely necessary for a summon. And I say that because of how hard they are to actually get out. Yeah, he does. Let me see if it's attack stuff. No cures. Good. Alright, let's try for the plate again. Again, if I don't get it, I don't get it, but I was lucky enough to get it again. Great, hopefully I can actually survive his Fire Breath. Speaking of, I should probably just heal up right now. Oh, another problem. Sprig has to be something blue for that summon to go through. I mean, Beach Bum is not going to go well. The only choice, I guess, is the Lagoonate, which again, like I said, it's going to get me killed here. I guess it's a necessary evil. Hopefully with how the field effect is, it's not too bad, but I'm not too hopeful. At least one survived. Gonna try and hit him hard and fast, but I gotta make sure I get all these heals in. I'm not ready to try for the summon yet. I should actually switch over to Lynx, because I know he has another Recover All. Otherwise I'm down to... I should still be using Blue Elements, reduce that damage from that Fire Breath. Oh, another prop. The summon's not gonna happen, is it? Because he's gonna counter the Lagunate's attack. No, Lagunate has Cure Plus, never mind. If he survives. At his next rotation, he's gonna use an element, so it's still not time for it, but I want to. It's full white effect. I've only had a white summon. Do you have a Recover All as well? Or a Cure All? Heal All. And a Recover All. Good. I do like how this... well, I know it's kind of BS at the same time, but it's making me think on my feet of how to actually deal with these fights as we go here. I don't think... yeah, there's no way for me to get that summon to go out, not to mention with one less party member. So what I should be doing in that case is using all my blue elements to keep red down as much as possible. And I hate to put them both out like this, but it's necessary. Like, really necessary. But yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna accept game over if this happens. And attempt to switch out. Alright, he's going for a strengthen. Of course. I went for the risk and gonna pay for it. I know he's gonna probably attack Fargo, but whatever at this point. Oh. Actually lucked out for once. Physical evade is not going to help. Anti-red I doubt will actually hit. I can try it. And there's a counter. Nice with 1 health. Good. Yeah. It might be worth bringing in a red character just for the resistance against this. But like I said, it's gonna be a pain just because of the freezing. Well, at least I know how to get around it. Unfortunately, there's no way to skip this either. But who do I bring in? Maybe Orcha? He's one I can think of offhand that's red. Plus, you know what? He has this healing tech, doesn't he? His level 3 heals. Yeah, probably a good choice. Dump all the healing onto him. Keep us alive as much as possible. Hopefully. But now here's the fun parts. Alright, alright. And unfortunately, I know it's Fargo that's causing it. I've troubleshooted this maybe half a dozen times in the past, plus now, it's definitely Fargo. For some reason, the place where the disk is damaged is where Fargo's data is, so anytime I have him in the party, which is often, unfortunately, during this part of the game, yeah, of course. Often during this part of the game, that is going to happen. So it's very fortunate that right now I found a way around this. That or I could just abandon this. I can always go for the red dragon later on. And maybe get, I don't know, a bit of health ups, a bit of equipment upgrades. That'll help out. Probably just taking on the strongest dragon as it is. Yes, just one, sure. Lots of downtime. Good. I might think about bringing in the PS4 instead of the PS3 here to circumvent this just a little bit. Because right now, yeah, this is bad. I think I just abandoned ship at this point. Yeah, I think we just abandoned ship at this point. Okay, unfortunately, that's going to be it for this time. I'm going to figure out a workaround for this part of the game, and get things sorted, I guess. I don't know if just using the PS4, I'll have to test that out to see if that makes things different, but next time, I guess we'll continue on and hopefully we won't have any more issues. I know as soon as I get to this 2, things will be a little bit better, but right now, as it is, having Fargo in my party is ruining things for me because of the freezing. But for now, this has been Redknight here at Adventure Games playing Chrono Cross. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll see you next time, maybe. See what happens.